Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park. The temperatures will be noticeable, yet the roof is wide open. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Sandy Alcantara. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
TJ Friedel, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. There's the strike. That's down and in.
1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Ripped to short. Handles, throws to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Ellie De La Cruz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Just missed.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In 1 inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Chopped to the right side, Mervis. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Matt McLain.
2 down, bases empty. In now for the Reds, Matt McLain. And that's in there for strike 1. Just missed. Two down, nobody on.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to short. Sends it across to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Reds go down quietly. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Today's starting pitcher, Hunter Green.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
Edwards.
Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Squirts away a little bit. Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily. The pitch.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Edwards aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him swinging. One gone, bottom half of the first. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And that's in for a strike. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-2.
2-2 to count.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. And at the plate for Miami, Jonah Bride. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. This one's smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
1 down. Matt Mervis, the next to hit. Ball 1, no strikes. That one is upstairs. Green, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at
the
bat.
left fielder.
So a man at first. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine. And a breaking ball misses outside. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Slider right there.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Batting 7. The designated hitter, Davidson.
Runners at the corners here. One away. De Los Santos getting ready to hit. Inside, just missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Runners are at the corners. One away. And that is out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is even, 2-2. First and third, one down. That one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. In the air, left field. Hayes sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and it's 4-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers.
Kyle Stowers.
Late swing, foul to the left. Conine leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Miami, second inning set to go. And here is Tyler Stevenson. Alcantara, a 6'5" righty, 200 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Alcantara back to work. That misses. 1-0.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive, fill up the strike zone, don't issue free passes.
And another ball.
Reno.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Edwards tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And the batter now, Jake Fraley. Swings through that one for strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
1 out, bases empty. That one misses. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call.
Batting 6.
2 outs, bases empty.
7,
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Fought off foul. Alcantara over to first. But it's wide of the bag and gets away.
On 2.
Two outs. That one outside. Yeah, the count 1-2. Out to short. Off balance throw in time. And that is that. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 4-0. Bottom of the second. Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes.
The catcher, Nick Fortes.
And there's a strike. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And that is in for a strike. 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Slider misses outside. And that's a strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Stepping in, Xavier Edwards. One down, base is empty. Shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Third baseman, number
Connor
1.
Norby, the next up for the Marlins. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still trying to get that ground ball double play.
And a foul ball. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jesus.
First and second, 1 out. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Fastball is outside. Two on, 1 out. Strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Squirts away a little bit. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Hits the fence. Edwards around third. 1 run is in.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Hunter Green gives way, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third. So looking for some help there. Back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Graham Ashcraft on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Digging in, Jonah Bride. He's already homered in this game. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Second and third, 1 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. That misses the zone. Now 2-0. Fouled off left side. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's downstairs. And it's 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
Not the easiest thing
when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Mervis batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
2 strikes.
Norby, the runner at third. Sanchez on second. Bright over at first with one away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging.
Now batting, left
So
fielder.
they're all loaded up.
Lopez.
Here's the left fielder, Griffin Conine. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that misses. And that is ball one. Bases loaded, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Gets the call. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. They limit the damage here. Marlins get a run on the RBI double, and the lead is now 5-0. On to the third inning, and now it's Gavin
the
Lux.
Designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
Let's go, fish!
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Headed towards the corner. Fair ball.
Batting none, the left fielder, Austin.
And now it's Austin Hayes. And that drops in for a strike. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. You got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. In the air out to center. Right. On his way over. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, and he just misses. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back. And that is that. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Marlins 5 and the Reds nothing. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now at the plate, Davison De Los Santos. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
You know, these Marlins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook. I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Grabs it on the run, and there's 1 away.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Nope. Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
Grounds 1 to short. De La Cruz. And, oh, no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
Shortstops have to make some pretty difficult throws across the field sometimes. Might have tried to put a little too much behind that one, but clearly he got under the throw. Didn't stay on top. Not a good release point, and it just took off on him.
1 out. Runner at second. Now here is Nick Fortes. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And there's a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Man at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Next offering upstairs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one ripped. Way back there. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
The batter, number 9, shortstop Xavier Edwards.
So the lineup flips over. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. Stowers at third with 2 away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that will end the inning. 1 left for Miami, but they hold a 5-0 lead. On to the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Matt McLain.
Matt McLain.
First pitch misses.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it stays fair.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. Grounded out his first time up. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Alcantara checks over to first, and he's back. Fraley at the plate and takes high there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Spencer
So digging in, Spencer Steer. And he's already singled in this game. That's a little bit low. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball, that's out.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw in, but it's offline. It's 5-1.
Couple of singles back to back. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Jamer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Back there. And that's a home run into the upper deck. He sends it into the second deck, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-4.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Base is empty, 1 away. Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, left fielder Austin Hayes.
In now for the Reds, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Next offering is down low. Two out, space is empty. Inside, just missed. And that one fouled off. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. To the right side, Mervis. He takes it on his own, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Connor Norby. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's deep. Grabs it right up against the wall.
The right fielder, number 7, Jesus.
So up next, Jesus Sanchez. He's already homered here in this one. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
One more, baby, let's go.
This one popped up. McLean snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jonah Bride.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonah Bride.
One more time.
He swings and fouls one off. That one missed.
Come on, Miami.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Miami down in order as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the top of the fifth. Now, TJ Friedl. Alcantara back to work. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Good fade and sinking action to that
Now
changeup.
batting,
Got that
the
hitter to roll
shortstop,
over.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Sanchez going back on it, and it is gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 5-5. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. McLean now at the plate. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Over to first, and there are 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Seth Martinez appears to be getting loose. Nardi, the lefty, warming up as well. That's a little bit low.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 5 apiece. Back here in Miami, and here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis. Mervis measures 6 feet 4 inches, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. There's the strike.
You know, these Marlins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Now batting.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
So digging in, Griffin Conine, 1 for 2. And takes low for ball 1. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. The 2-0 is in for a strike. That one the other way, down the line, and it's foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And next is the designated hitter, Davison De Los Santos.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-1. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2 is the count.
The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single.
Number
Back-to-back
28.
strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's the center fielder, Kyle Stowers. And the slider just misses. Mervis off of first with 2 away. Ground ball left side, and that goes foul. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That's down and in.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Nick Fortes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The catcher, number 4.
And here is Nick Fortes. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And that's way high. And 1-1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
Two balls.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The count 2-1. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with 2 away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Right through there for a strike. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Just missed. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Strike 3, got him swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Andrew Nardi.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So digging in, Jake Fraley.
The right fielder, Jake Fraley.
And ball one to the right fielder. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Anthony Bender getting ready to go. Tinoco getting loose as well. Next offering is fouled back. Hit in the air, right field. Sanchez hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds.
Let's go, Miami.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first. Now 2 away.
The third baseman, number 3, Jamer Candelario.
Jamer Candelario, the next to hit. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Fortes pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. We're all tied up 5-5. And we're back. Bottom of the sixth. Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Norby. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And that one's a little bit low. 1-0.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Friedel drifts towards it, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jesus.
Now it's going to be Jesus Sanchez. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. That one a little bit high, and the count is 1-1. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws in time. Got him.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonah Bride.
Now it's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Out towards right center field. Fraley sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We go to the top of the seventh, and now the designated hitter for the Reds, Gavin Lux. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside. And there's the strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. On the ground right side. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedel. 0 for 3 in this one. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Two outs. Outside low. And the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati. And this remains a 5-5 ball game.
Now pitching for
the left-hander on now, Taylor Rogers.
Number 55.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit.
Rogers.
Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis.
The first baseman, Matt Mervis.
And ball 1. Next offering is downstairs.
2-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Griffin Conine will hit next. 1 for 3. Up the middle. Oh, wow. Nice play. To his knee, the throw, and they get the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
And now the DH, Davison De Los Santos. And that skips in the dirt. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Sam Moll up and throwing for Terry Francona. Pagad, the right-hander, also getting loose. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Offense held in check there. 8th inning coming up. We're all tied up 5-5. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Bender.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 37, Anthony Bender.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop,
this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Miami's bullpen with some action. Calvin Fauché, the young right-hander, up and throwing. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Right through there. Got it. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Matt McLean. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouled off. He was late. Strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. 2 down. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing at a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Now batting, right fielder, Jake Fraley.
So up next, Jake Fraley. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. The other way. They get the force, and that is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We're all tied up 5-5. Back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Derek Hill. He represents the go-ahead run. Rogers back to work. And that one is inside ball one. And that one is inside. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike two.
Two strikes.
Got him. One away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Tap foul at the plate. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out in front and foul to the left side. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third, Candelario. Oh, the throw is over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Back to the top of the order now. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. There's a line drive to left field. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Here comes the throw. He's in at second with a 1-out double. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
And at the plate for Miami, Connor Norby. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That one drifts inside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Jesus Sanchez would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Next offering is in for a strike. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
The right fielder, number 7, Jesus.
So the go-ahead run is in a scoring position. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And that one fouled off. Edwards, the lead runner, out at second. Norby at first, 2 out of the inning. a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The 0-2. That's to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. The run comes in from second. They lead it in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
First and second, 2 outs. Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1 and misses inside. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball there.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
That one down the line. He gets there with the slide. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Last chance coming up for the Reds.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Marlins.
and on the mound, the closer, Calvin Fauché.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Steer in the box now. Takes strike 1. Ball 1 there.
Ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Swing and a foul out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Just
Nope,
missed.
that's the ball.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Brings it in. 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next is the designated hitter, Gavin Lux. Just missed. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.